Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is going on, Canes fam? I'm Matty Ice. He is Canex, and he making his Canes call-in debut, I guess, as a host, though. He's been on the show before. Tony V.
What
I wanted
up,
to say,
guys? Happy Friday.
Tony fucking V.
That's it. Friday. Happy Friday. I'm glad to be on board.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Canex is excited, I know, and you know it's gonna be awesome. We're looking forward to it. It's gonna be a vibe every Friday night, man.
Amen.
Absolutely.
If you're not vibing on Friday night, are you really living?
I know.
Right, exactly, right?
I mean, we got a lot to talk about, but it's, not really that much Miami stuff. A little bit of Miami stuff, but first off, how you guys doing, man? How was your, I was going to say weekends, but then I realized it is the weekend.
It is the weekend.
Ready to start. Yeah, man.
Yeah, good, man. Good. Got a lot going on. Been busy these last few weeks, man. About to start a new career here shortly, but we'll get into that another day. But other than that, man, just busy. Man, just, yeah, that's all I got. Busy. Disappointed in the canesbaseball team. Other than that, looking forward to the summertime. Looking forward to the next, what is it, about 4 weeks, 5 weeks? They're going to start summer camp, something like that.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm ready.
Less than 100 days till kickoff. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So
I'm excited.
I know that tailgate.
What about you, Tony V?
Same, man. Busy family. 2 young kids, so they have us going crazy most of the time. But it's great, man.
Absolutely.
It's parent life is definitely interesting. It's not boring.
So your boy, man. I asked some of my buddies to be groomsmen. Like 2 days ago, we were over watching the finals game, just having a good time and stuff. And then we got in the pool and we played 3-on-3 like basketball, like in the pool. And it was the most intense thing. We were drowning each other. We were like, I full on tackled
in the pool.
Like,
that's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, my buddy's like 6'4", so I had to pull his tall ass down and like put him in a headlock, and it was intense.
Like water polo in the pool, water polo basketball.
And then last night we had our men's league game, so we were all hyped up for it. We're all like bruised up, from playing pool basketball. And this is what I wanted to get your opinion on. So we played this team, worst team in the league. They went 0-8 last season. Probably going to go 0-8 again because they're terrible. There's this guy on their team, super annoying. Dude was like a wannabe Patrick Beverly, like all up in your face, trying to steal the ball. He towards the end of the game, we're up by 20. We've been up by 20 the entire game. I'm bringing up the ball, and he is riding me to the sideline, and eventually I fall over, and he slaps me on the ass and says, "Nice flop." That's what he says to me. And I just turn around and I'm like, don't fucking touch me. We're not buddies like that. And he's like, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad, bro? And he's like, you shouldn't be talking. How many points do you have? I had 6 points or something. And he had 15 or something. But I'm like, can you talk shit when you're down by 20? And it's not even close. We're not even trying. We're literally not really even guarding him.
Right.
And what, you know what I mean? I get the dude he probably had 15 points. Probably shot a 35%, like Brandon Jennings number. Not to me, it's like, how do you feel comfortable talking smack? And he kept talking. So I eventually told him, I'm like, bro, you may have the hairline of Manu Ginobili, but you don't fucking play like him. You need to shut your ass up. I was like, even if you had 25 more points, you guys would still be losing right now. But I don't know. Is that
That's
just
funny.
me? Like, why are you talking smack when you're like? How do you have the audacity to talk shit when you're down by like literally 25?
Yeah,
Some
you
people
gotta
do, man.
you gotta know your place. You know.
Yeah.
It's like what we used to see from the Canes with Manny Diaz and the stupid turnover chain down 25 points.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's the same thing, the same shit. It's just know your place, man. Know the scoreboard. Know the situation. It's not.
Yeah, he was just trying to pick on you, man.
It's
Probably.
It's recreation leagues, man. When I was playing recreational softball, it's the same shit.
I know. Softball's even funnier though.
It's the same thing.
It is. It's funny. I used to play in the men's league too in softball, man. That thing was so competitive and wasn't even fun.
Dude, that it's crazy. There's dudes that take that seriously too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
even playing in the non-competitive co-ed leagues, you just still can't help it. You know, you get the competitive fire. You just want to win. You're winning's better than losing in any
absolutely
in any level, any game. Even with my kids playing board games, not letting them win. No.
Yeah.
You got to teach them the right way, man.
You got to teach them to lose.
Yeah, no, I'm never about that. When my niece gets to the age where she starts like playing board games and shit, I am never. Dude, are you kidding me? No.
Not today.
Look, listen, man. This is what I told my kids when I was coaching.
You got to learn it's okay to lose.
Yeah. Like, you got to learn how to lose. Learning how to lose is a major step in life, man. Because you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose. Yeah,
in sports, in life in general, life's always not gonna be fair. You got to learn how to handle it. You know, you got to learn to lose, man. That's just part of the game.
True, my man. 100% true.
Yeah,
part of the game.
So this is gonna be a really terrible transition, but I don't know how to transition to this. So your boy, other new thing, you guys are gonna blast me for this. So we've been kind of dieting, right? And so Tuesday's our day where we like eat, kind of shit and stuff.
Right.
So we wanted McDonald's breakfast. And I had never in my life, I had never had a McGriddle before.
Changed at all.
Dude, it changed my life.
I'm telling you, man.
I was not expecting it. I didn't know that the pancakes actually had like the syrup inside of it.
Yeah, little syrup pockets.
Oh my god,
yeah, man.
Dude.
Well, speaking of that, should we just go ahead and go on and transition to what we're going to go into next?
Well, that's what... So in honor of that McGriddle that I had on that faithful Tuesday morning, we got to do a really random rankings of the top 5 breakfast items at fast food places. Tony, you already sent us your list, and I could tell you really
excited. I'm excited for this list.
I know, so I want you to get into it right now. What do you got?
Here we go. I'm not big. Well, I don't eat breakfast very often because I'm more of just a coffee guy in the morning. And then when I do eat breakfast, it's something something quick, bagel, a donut, something. But there was a time when I was driving to the Gables every day for work, and there would be a McDonald's or a Burger King on the way. Back in college, 18, 19 years old. So I got my list. Number 5, I got a Taco Bell breakfast burrito. It's relatively new, but man, it's honestly, it's Taco Bell in general. It's just fucking delicious. The breakfast burrito, it's up there.
I'm with you.
Or I got the regular run-of-the-mill Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. It's classic.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. It's always good. Number 3, I got the Burger King French toast sticks, which come with a little packet of maple syrup on the side. Delicious. Number 2, McDonald's hash brown.
Ooh.
That's just eat it by itself. And of course, number 1, it's the McGriddle, man. It's everything. It's a breakfast meal in your hands. You got the eggs, you got the sausage, you get the pancakes in one bite. It's amazing. I mean, I almost rioted when they took it off of the all-day breakfast menu, man. Like, it took forever to get there, and then all of a sudden you're taking it away. It's like, come on, man.
The only regret I had is that I didn't try it sooner.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get another one. But no, I think honestly my list was so similar to yours. The only difference I had was I had a Del Taco breakfast burrito. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys don't have Del Taco at number 5. And then instead of the French toast sticks, I had the breakfast crunch wrap from Taco Bell.
From Taco Bell, yeah.
At my number 3 spot. Yeah, that has been my go-to recently, but I have a feeling it's gonna be the McGriddle when I, every so often get the fast food breakfast. Yeah. But there's a lot of options, man. McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah.
Now that I know about that McGriddle, you can make a big ass McGriddle right there, dude. Oh my god!
What, the hotcakes just stuff everything inside. Hell yeah.
Just give me 6 sausages on the side. Just stack them up.
6 sausages, 3 orders of eggs. Just stack them all on top of each other. Pour the maple syrup on top.
I need 6 pieces of cheese.
Oof. Man.
Oh, yeah. No.
What about you, Caniacs?
I like McDonald's breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't had McDonald's like for lunch in like a long time. And the other day I was just, in a rush. I went to work late. I stopped by McDonald's and got a quarter pounder with cheese. And man, I ate that thing. And then I got to work and I was like, man, my stomach is just not feeling it, bro. This wasn't working. But anyways, mine's just a little bit different. I got 3 more items other than what you had. My number 1 is the Whataburger breakfast biscuit. That is just like, if you've never had that, I recommend that to everybody. That is just, I'll eat that every single day. It's just so
Do they have
good.
Whataburger in Arizona?
Yeah. Bro, we got everything y'all got. Yeah, I mean,
well, I don't have Whataburger.
Like, you don't have Whataburger out there?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, we got Whataburger.
Nice.
Yeah, and that breakfast sandwich is amazing. It's a biscuit, and I love it. The other one, I agree with Tony, the Taco Bell, the bacon, egg, and cheese burrito.
Yep.
But the one thing that I like about Taco Bell is you get them little freaking donut thingies.
Cinnabon Delights.
That's them.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I forgot about those.
That might be the only thing. But when you get them, you can get 2 of them that comes with your order.
Yeah, it comes in the combo.
Yeah, I think that's what makes that Taco Bell breakfast even better. Yeah. To be honest,
palatable.
I saw someone make a dessert burrito out of those. They put those in there, and then they put the crunch, the cinnamon crunches, and they put something else too. And I was like, damn, that looks like diabetes, but shit, I'd try it.
Yeah, you ain't lying. And then my other one is I like the Burger King ham, egg, and cheese croissant.
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Okay.
And I put mayonnaise on it. Yeah, it's good stuff. But other than that, it's the same stuff. Yeah, for as far as fast food.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same here. Like I don't do a lot of fast food, but we do a lot of fast food during the week for the kids because there's really no other choice if they're running around. But like on a Saturday morning, like tomorrow, I'll wake up. When the kids wake up at 7, I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts. I'll bring them a dozen donuts. And honestly, an everything bagel. I don't like cream cheese, but with butter for me, that's doesn't get any better than that, man.
Yeah, the Einsteins.
Yeah, Einsteins. I got a couple Einsteins. They're pretty far, but even a Dunkin' bagel, man. Like just Dunkin' bagel is just it's so good, man. But Einstein's that's my jam.
Yeah,
hey,
I love that place.
Hey, what do you say, guys? You want to get into some Cane stuff or what?
Yeah, let's do some Canes talk, man.
Yeah,
that's what this show's all about, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So, obviously, like I'm a basketball guy, right? And so I genuinely had this like question in my head, and I know I already brought this up to you guys. But in your mind, I know you guys don't follow basketball as closely. Who do you think should have higher expectations next season? The football team or the basketball team? John Ruiz, man, spent $450,000 to get Nigel Pack here. What do you guys think?
I have to lean football just because of the popularity of football, but I understand what you're saying with the basketball team. Because essentially they're all coming back, right? If I'm not mistaken. Minus a couple guys.
Yeah, Charlie Moore,
with some add-ons,
and Sam.
With some add-ons, with good players being added on.
So like Nigel Pack is like arguably like the best player that was in the transfer portal,
right?
And then Norchard was probably like you could say like around like top 20, but he's dude I love. So and then they bring in another top 25 recruiting class 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so they added some legit dudes. and they made a deep run into the tournament. So, I feel like because of the run that they had, it might be basketball, considering the history that Coach L's had the last couple seasons. Not doing so well, and kind of being on the hot seat before they went on that huge run this past season. Because Mario's starting from scratch, so I know there's a segment of the fan base who want Mario to come in and win the ACC and play in the college football playoff this season, but realistically, that's not going to happen.
Right.
So like I feel like the expectations are tempered, at least for this season. Now, next season, it's going to be football over everything. But for this season, man, considering how well they did, I think basketball's got some pull there, man. It's got some expectations.
Okay. I totally agree with Tony. The fans' perspective, because there's more fans for football than there are for basketball. Right. Everybody knows that. But as a Miami Hurricane perspective, it's got to be basketball. Because, like you said, Mario's new. Yes, we're probably going to win some more. Should win the Coastal, but we should win the Coastal every year. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That should be our expectation. But I think basketball is because they went to the Elite Eight, right? Didn't they make it to the Elite Eight? Elite Eight, and then I know they lost Wardenberg and stuff, but with the additions they have, man, they should be right back to that point, if not farther.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That should be.
They went into the Elite Eight with a what was it? A 6-man rotation.
Yeah, right.
If that, like they were. These guys were playing 40 minutes a game with no depth.
Yeah, exactly.
So like in that Elite Eight game, they needed to trust some of these other guys, and it just didn't work. So hopefully with added depth and a lot of the young freshmen coming back with some experience, with deep tournament experience, which is a big deal. Hopefully it helps.
Yeah,
absolutely. Totally agree.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I think there's a difference too between like asking like who should have, the higher expectations versus like who actually, when you look at the roster, like I get, the whole thing of like, that's what made me think about this too. It was like, it's a football school first and foremost. So of course there's going to be lofty expectations in terms of like, no matter, even if Mario's first year head coach, you know what I mean? But like, if you're just looking like individually at the roster, I feel like I have more questions about, the roster for football than I do for basketball, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And that's why
I think also what may hurt the football team, in maybe not hurt. Let me see how I phrase this. I think what's not helping everyone's, over expectations is the ease of the schedule too. And like how the Coastal has so many new coaches, so many new quarterbacks. North Carolina has a new quarterback. Virginia Tech has a new coach. Virginia has a new coach. So like that's not helping the fans with their high expectations. They see, but then they forget. Guess what? Mario's a new coach too.
Right, and we also have Clemson on the schedule this year.
We also have Clemson. Well, that's what they're saying. Clemson, and Texas A&M should be our only 2 losses. But again, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen that way.
Until we beat Mac Brown. Until we beat Mac Brown. I mean,
exactly. Mac Brown
exactly.
That's my favorite moment from last year, man. The Mac Brown Manadias handshake. What? So funny.
Yeah.
So while we're still on football, there's 2 things I want to bring up. One was basketball, one was football. I'll do the football thing first, though. Did you guys see that tweet? I can't remember. I think it was Manny Navarro that like he went year by year of all the guys that were drafted from starters from defense. Yeah, you're gonna bring it up.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
And while you're doing that, speaking of football, we also did a Twitter poll a couple weeks ago about in Coach Cristobal's first year, what would be a successful season for you? End 8-9, lose the Coastal, win the Coastal, make the ACC championship game, win the ACC, make the college football playoffs. So 2.6% said they would be satisfied with 8 to 9 wins and lose the Coastal. 70.9% said they would be great with winning the Coastal and making the ACC championship game. 23.1 said they would love to win the ACC championship. And then 3.4 said that we should make the college football playoffs in his first
I think
year.
I'm with the 70%.
I'm with the 70%.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Honestly, all I want, obviously I'm with the 70%, but I think more my heart truly lies is I'm just tired of getting embarrassed on the field, man. Like,
absolutely.
I don't want to go to Kyle Field and get trounced by 35 points.
I know.
I don't want to go to Clemson and lose by 30 again. I'm tired of that. If you give me 8 wins, but in those 4 losses, we were competitive. We lost by
3, 10 or 7. Points, I got you.
10 points on the road in 2 very tough environments. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
because that to me is what will show. Not beating up on a shitty Virginia team, not beating up on a shitty Georgia Tech team, but actually competing in these tough road games. We haven't won one of these tough road games in. I mean, I don't even know if my kids
been a long ass time.
One of these tough road games. Like it's that for me will show real where the future of this team really lies. You know what I mean?
Right. It definitely show progression. That's right. For sure.
It will definitely show that this team is not afraid to play, not afraid of these moments anymore. I think I found the tweet.
I think the last time that happened, that we won a game like that on the road, Caniac still had hair.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't had hair since 1997, so that's been
sounds about right. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. All right, here I found the tweet. Credit to Manny Navarro. Manny, first 4 years. Manny Diaz, first 4 years. The defense. 2016, 20 points per game, 16 starters drafted. 2017, 21 points per game, 8 starters drafted. 2018, 21 points per game, 6 starters drafted. 2019, 22 points per game, 4 starters drafted. 2020, 27 points a game, 3 starters drafted. Last year, 31 points a game with 1 starter drafted.
Who's the one starter?
It was John Ford, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
in the Packers, 7th round.
Right? In the 7th round.
In the 7th round. Exactly.
I mean, if you asked us who the one guy that would be drafted, I feel like none of us would have said.
John Ford would have been on the bottom of my list, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked John Ford, to be honest.
Would have been on the bottom of my list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's what has to change, and that's what I feel like it's going to change. With the roster construction that's happening now, and the success we've had in the portal, and you got to credit Manny also. He came in and he messed around with the portal pretty well too.
Mm-hmm.
But he just couldn't put it together. Some guys are not built to be head coaches, man.
I agree with that.
It's true. It's true.
Now, I mean, even Feely, when he came in, our old strength and conditioning coach, you could tell a difference from the last. I can't even remember his name. The last strength and conditioning coach before him. But this dude failed. Oh man! I mean, these boys are just. I mean, it's an all over looking and sounding. I mean, just looking at the videos and the pictures and it. Compared to last year, it just looks different. It looks like everybody's really competing hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. Last year, you would see you'd have a couple of them running in the front. You'd have a couple in the back. But it looks like everybody's keeping up with everybody this year.
I swear, that guy eats 3 raw eggs for breakfast and downs a monster.
He puts them in the monster, shakes it up, and
exactly.
Little cubic coffee too. Probably 6 of
man.
them.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know. Whatever that guy's on, man. In terms of being
bottle
that.
Bottle that shit. You'd be a millionaire.
Yeah,
I know, for real.
Yep.
Jeez. I was gonna ask you guys though. Going back to basketball, did you guys see the clip? I totally just remembered this of Nigel Pack hitting that behind the back shot. Oh yeah, you posted it, Tony.
Yeah.
Right?
How do you even do that?
I don't know.
Nasty.
Literally, falling sideline, almost at half court, just tosses it behind his back. And the best part was too, I don't know if it was Jordan Miller, if it was someone else. You just see him go
right.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah, did I just see that?
Yeah. And when you do something like that in practice, and people are like that, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, he went to go to save the ball, and he just threw it behind his back and made it into the basket. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
I've never seen him play, but I'm excited. I'm excited to have a legit point guard.
He's a legit point guard. Yeah, he's. I think I mean, he shot over 40% from three his first 2 years, and I can't imagine that number will be, different this season. And I mean, we struggled from 3 too. I think we were one of the more like inconsistent teams.
Yeah.
And then, we got Norchard coming in, and then he's a really great defender, conference player of the year. And I mean, it's looking good for them.
How does the Big 12 stack up come in versus the ACC in basketball? Obviously, the ACC's the top dog in basketball.
Yeah. So, ACC, everyone had said it was like a down year last year. And I even thought it was too. I think it was a down year for some of the bigger programs. Like Virginia wasn't as good, even though they beat us both times.
Florida State beat us both times too.
Yeah, that's true. And Florida State was down too. But one of the times Florida State beat us, it was on a bullshit call too. They got a foul call, and I was just
I remember that. Yep.
Me too.
But no, this season the ACC is going to be stacked because Duke is reloading like they always do. UNC has like everyone returning besides Brady Manick, and they have dudes coming in. Virginia returns everyone, and they kind of ended the season on a high note. Who else? I was just going through this in my head too. That I was like, oh no, like
Florida State.
They're probably reloading. Yeah, Florida State. Yeah, Florida State returns everyone. I think they got a transfer too from an Ivy League school who's like a two-way player that's really good as well. There's some other schools too. That look solid as well. I think the ACC is going to probably be one of the best divisions in college basketball next season, for sure. Especially because like those top teams are, like North Carolina is going to be, a legit team. They're either going to be the number 1 or 2 ranked team coming in. I think Gonzaga actually probably will. But compared to the Big 12 you had said though, Big 12 is always good every year. I think that like last season, like almost every team made the tournament or something besides like 1 or 2.
Well, Baylor won the Natty 2 years ago or last year, didn't they? Not this past year, but the year before.
Yeah, I think it was the year before. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Big 12 is always solid. Always a really good division. But I think the ACC, like honestly, next to the Big 10, could be the best conference next season for college basketball. It's just how those like teams at the bottom fare, because like the Big 10, like those teams at the bottom are still relatively competitive. Like when they play non-conference, or they, get the occasional wins, against other Big 10 teams. It's just like, how are the teams that are kind of lower on the spectrum, like Georgia Tech or Boston College, our buddy, the new athletic director over there, is he gonna, because Boston College used to be a really good program for hoops back when they were in the Big East, but
well, even when like I was listening to the Orange Bowl boys, I think it was their last week episode. When Boston College even started in the ACC, they were still a very competitive team.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So it just depends, like how these teams fare, and I think that the ACC is going to have a lot of solid teams in the tournament, though.
Yeah, it depends on it'll depend on how deep the entire conference is.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It may just be top heavy.
Yeah. It's because if you look at it, like there's been some years where it's like, okay, it's Duke and UNC and that's it, or it's Duke and Virginia, or someone, and so it just depends on how the year goes in that regard. But yeah, I'm always excited to talk hoops and stuff. So by the way, I'm going on the post game show for the finals game that's happening. Literally, it's going to start right now. Yeah, with Jordan Nelson, Mike McCoy. So.
Nice.
You can catch that later too.
Nice.
But yeah, I had a question for you guys though, because you know how my mind works.
Let's go.
I was thinking hypothetically. I referenced it earlier. There are holes in this with this team, and I feel like there's always these specific holes with this football team. If you could take one player that played in Miami jersey and put him on this current team, on offense and on defense, who would it be? Let's start with Tony.
So
one. You want me to go first?
One offense and one defense. All right. On offense, man, honestly, I would love to see what TBD would look like with a guy like Andre Johnson.
Dude, that's literally mine. You stole mine, but yeah.
Or Santana Moss. One of these like real A1 type wide receivers. Or not even like, you can go Amon Richards. Give him a freshman year Amon Richards type.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like some man, it's just a legit dude at the wide receiver position. And honestly, that's what the offense needs, right? Like, has our stable of backs, we think it's going to be good. The offensive line is definitely going to be improved this year. So our only question mark on offense is the wide receiver position. I mean, you can't say no to having a Frank Gore back there either. You know what I mean? But like,
absolutely,
yeah. In terms of my offensive player, would probably be like an Amon Richards, Andre Johnson type, just a real A1 dude at wide receiver.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I was too. I was thinking Andre Johnson. That was my guy.
And then on defense, man. I'm trying not to go too obvious here, you know. but give me Denzel Perriman back in the middle.
Ooh.
You know, give me a thumper at middle linebacker. Vilma, one of these guys, you know. I'm trying to go not the greatest college football team of all time. You know, I'm trying to go a little bit more recent.
A little more recent.
Give me a Perriman, man. Perriman in the middle of the field, just thumping dudes, bro.
Like,
because we need linebackers.
Yeah,
that was our weakness. Yeah, that was our
weakness. My thought process too was maybe even a D line or defensive end. So I was thinking like maybe like Calais Campbell or something like that. But yeah, no, I was my immediate thought was linebacker as well, and I just listed like 5 linebackers.
Yeah, went down the list. Which one am I gonna pick?
Yeah, but then like part of me too is like, oh man, like seeing Sean Taylor out there again, like you know.
See, I'm not concerned about the safeties though. As nice, having a dude out there like an Ed Reed or a Sean Taylor,
like just throw him out there. You know what I mean? His size and athleticism, it's like, you know what I mean. But
plus they were smart, man. Football smart, bro.
Ed Reed is like one of the smartest players like ever. Did you ever see that video of Bill Belichick?
Yep, absolutely.
Breaking down his film of that was something. Yeah, Bill Belichick gives you praise.
Yeah, Brady has said it. Peyton Manning says it all the time that he hated playing Baltimore because of Ed Reed. Like, you know, he's the GOAT for a reason, right?
He is the GOAT for a reason, absolutely.
Hey, well, we can dream, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, you know who would be cool too, or what? Like giving Coach Theo a dude like Greg Rousseau. You know, like one of these lanky. And we have one in Nigel Lee Kelly. He's gonna be a dude.
Yeah, I believe that.
Having a guy like a Greg Rousseau, just a menace off the edge.
Bro, can you imagine having like Sapp on the line right now? Oof. I mean, let's be honest.
Or Wilfork in the middle.
Or Wilfork. Man, Wilfork in the middle, bro.
Eating dudes alive, man.
Yeah, because there ain't no running game no more.
Yeah. You eliminate one half of the other team's offense.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, because them guys were always in the backfield, man. Always. Yep.
I'm still bummed that we technically didn't get like a full season from Greg Rousseau. That was it was just stolen from us from Manny Diaz. But anyways, I wanted to get into some baseball. Yeah,
we have to.
Don't worry, it'll be the last time we talk about it for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
And so, I mean, I got to be honest with you. The extent of my baseball knowledge, I mean, obviously I know, they lost the 2 games against Arizona and Ole Miss, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about that shape.
Against Caneshoops too. Had to make a comeback.
Oh yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
I want to talk about the
runs from Yoandy Morales to do it. It wasn't easy.
Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It was.
Yeah, he scored half our points.
Yeah, basically, he drove in half our runs in the tournament in the 3 games. Yeah, pretty much.
But the
pitching showed up for the postseason, but the offense just didn't, man. Too many. Like I would text with Max, our buddy Max, when the games were going on, and I wasn't watching the game at the time, but he told me that we left bases loaded with 1 out in the top of the first inning against Ole Miss, and that kills you, man. That you gotta go. You have to capitalize when you get chances like that.
Right, I didn't
just
see
a snowball, man. I know I know that Radakovich came out and said Gino, not so many words, that Gino's safe for at least next season, and he chalked it up to baseball being baseball. But man, I don't think it's that easy, man.
Right. I mean, I get it that there's a lot of freshmen on that team.
Yeah, it's a young team, and one of their premier guys got hurt early in the season. One of their premier outfielders got hurt early in the season, so he was essentially playing a 4th and 5th outfielder most of the year, which doesn't help your cause. But it didn't seem to affect them when they were winning 17 games or 18 games in a row in the middle of the season.
Correct.
I think what happened is that we just the classic case of just peaking early, man. We peaked too early. It happens in every sport. In basketball, in the NBA Finals, look at Golden State. They just got hot at the right moment. Boston gets hot at the right moment. In the NFL, it happens. It's about timing your one of your great runs, and we just peaked early. That's
right. I kind of saw it coming from I was hoping I was wrong, but I kind of saw it coming with the ACC tournament.
Yeah.
Now, everybody's trying to say that the ACC tournament's not important. Well, it's not important to us as fans, but what did Herm Edwards say? You play to win the game. They're not out there trying to, just because it's ACC tournament, we don't have to win it. You know what I mean?
But why would you not want to win the ACC tournament?
Exactly.
Why would you not want to Why would you not want to be the ACC regular season champ? Why would you not want to be
absolutely?
ACC
And then take that into the regional. I mean, with that momentum going into the regional, woo, man.
Why is that not important? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what people kept telling me. And these are people that actually played ball for the U too, just so you know.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, come on. But because they were trying to say that the super, but then they changed their mind after they got waxed and
because
I'm not calling for Gino's head. Right, I'm not calling for Gino's head yet. I think he made some bonehead decisions, like bringing in I want to say the last game in Mississippi State. He pinch hit for that one. I can't remember his name now, but remember he brought in the pinch hitter in that crucial situation. He was cold and
for the lefty matchup or lefty righty matchup or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, sometimes, man, what happens sometimes with baseball managers is they get in their own heads, bro. Like it happens. It happens in the pros. It happens with that. Well, I'm a Marlins fan, unfortunately, and it's a constant. Just Don Mattingly, just get out of your own head, man. Just forget about the numbers. Forget about your lefty matchup. Don Mattingly spent the first month of the season platooning Jazz Chisholm because Jazz Chisholm can't hit against lefties, supposedly. Just get out of your own head. So that sometimes the managers get stuck in this like. We gotta score. We gotta go one run at a time. No, it's just let the kids play the game, and I'm not calling for Gino's head either, but I think Radakovich needs to start building infrastructure around him for the moment that his time is done.
Absolutely agree. I agree with that. And the other thing,
the Ruiz boys are big in baseball, so hopefully some of that Ruiz money gets funneled in that way.
Right, but I mean, and then the whole Canisius. Granted. Now they had some hitters. Now they had a guy that was at a 458 average, another guy at a 3-something
some of those college averages are bananas.
Right, right. But I mean, you got to look at the division they were in. They weren't really in the best division. So
exactly,
I truly believe that the momentum we had. Because we lost to North Carolina 6-3, I think it was, or something like that, and then we got waxed 16-4 or something like that in the final game.
Yep.
I mean, and then you're like, we're trying to go into the regionals. Yes, we hosted it, but that was an embarrassing hostman. I mean, like you said, we had to do that comeback against Canisius. And if Yo-Yo wasn't on his game, man, we would have lost that too. Right? No,
we would have got bounced in 2 games.
Yeah,
2 games.
Exactly.
We would have got bounced in 2 games. And it's thank God for a player like Yo-Yo. That kid's a stud, man. That kid's a future first-round pick next season.
Yeah, first rounder, absolutely first rounder.
For sure. There's a couple, man. If Jacob Burke can come back too, that kid's a stud too. We get a couple guys back from injury, but we also lose a lot of talent on the pitching staff next season with Palmquist and Walters and McFarland. Gino's got his work cut out for him, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a young team, and it's only going to get younger next year. I mean, let's be honest.
And John Ruiz and Johnny Ruiz start throwing out those NIL deals for these guys in the transfer portal for the baseball team because they need some help. They need some help. They need some.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him because he's following us now. He requested to follow. So
come on, Johnny, talk to your dad.
Talk to your dad.
Talk to your dad, bro. Let's go.
Talk
Go,
to
Johnny.
senior,
Now
man.
is when you can start talking. Now with the baseball team. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Oh man. So Tony, I hear we got a new segment. You came up with it. I got to give you credit. Are we gonna read some headlines right now or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely, let's do it. I don't have a thing for it, but
this
we
segment,
can just do it.
I called it my.
By the way, this segment is brought to you by SeatGeek.
Hey,
SeatGeek, the number one ticketing app. So if you use our code Canes Call In, you'll get $20 off your first ticket purchase. They have an awesome rating from 0 to 10, so you know that you're getting a great deal. And also, we have About the Fans, aboutthefans.com. If you want your Miami Hurricanes swag, they have other teams, but we won't mention that. Apparel, cups, stickers, hats, shorts. Now I'm saying, and they just came out today, if I'm not mistaken, with a new the Sebastian Ibis shirt. I can't remember what it's called, but it's actually really cool looking. So make sure you go to aboutthefans.com and use code CCI15 and get 15 off your total order. And as always, it's always go Luca to the U. Make sure you check out the Leukemia Foundation. Be the Match. Register at Be the Match. You can hopefully help somebody save somebody's life, man. Doesn't take but a few minutes.
LucaToTheU.org.
LucaToTheU.org. That's right. Exactly.
All right, Tony, what you got for us?
All right. This happened locally. I'm embarrassed to say. But I saw this headline about a week ago. Let's say it was posted on June 3rd. Woman performing oral sex on driver causes vehicle to crash into FedEx truck. You don't need to read any more into that story, but man, what a headline. What
a headline.
Yo, she thought she was only dealing with one package, but
yeah,
she got all the packages.
Yeah.
All right, so let's be honest. Let's be honest.
No, it's done.
Have you ever done
that headline and
have you ever done it?
I thought about it for days, man. It's like, man, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Have you ever had that happen in the car to you? Have you ever got head in the car?
Yes. Have I ever crashed into a FedEx truck? No.
No, I have not. But
yes to the first, no to the second.
Exactly.
It was a UPS truck. No, I'm just kidding.
That's funny. That's great.
Yo, I got a headline for you. I saw this on social media, like literally like at work when I was about to leave. It was boyfriend who dated 35 women and told each one he had a different birthday, so he regularly received gifts, is arrested for fraud in Japan. This is a real headline. I thought, yeah,
getting presents every week.
A gangster, dude!
Damn,
that's a good, that's a good con right there. That's a long con for real.
God, that's funny.
Damn, dude, he's got to have happy fingers though. He's texting all these women and stuff. Yeah. Like, damn, man, 35 women.
That's crazy, bro. It's hard to keep up with one, man. I don't know how the hell you're going to keep up with 35.
He's basically working 35 jobs. He's putting in work. He deserves those gifts. He deserves them.
Yep.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. And then what was the other one you guys just posted the other day? The TMZ one.
Oh, there's a TMZ one that Tony posted.
Yeah, I found this on TMZ on Twitter. 2 people rescued after falling into M&M Mars factory chocolate tank. First of all, why are you rescuing me if I fall into a chocolate tank? Like,
that's honestly what I said, man. I'm either eating my way out or I'm dying happy. Like, that's what absolutely.
I said. What other way do you want to go instead of drowning in chocolate? Like, come on, man.
Right. I mean, if you're going to pull me out, at least give me 5 to 10 more minutes. I'll let you know when I'm ready. You can hook me up. Just don't pull me out till I'm ready, you know?
I'll let you know. Okay. I'll put my hand up when I'm ready. I can't breathe anymore.
Exactly.
Wait, random question.
The chocolate's in my lungs.
Go ahead.
What's your favorite M&M?
Damn. I like the adventurous ones. Like every time there's a new flavor. Okay. But like for me, plain is
the plain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or peanut butter. Not a big peanut M&M guy. I'll eat them if they're the only ones there. But I prefer the plain peanut butter ones. Those are always good.
I just like the plain old chocolate with the peanuts in it. That's me, man.
Real talk. I like the not the peanut butter ones. I like those, but the pretzel ones.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'm a fan of
those are
those.
good.
I like
those are
those. Those are good. The sweet and salty.
Yeah,
nuts.
when they started to bring out those like cool those cool special edition flavors, and I tried them all, and they're all pretty good, man. Like, they had like a coffee flavor at one point. They had like a Nutella, hazelnut.
Oh, like spread. Hazelnut. Yeah, I saw those ones too. Yeah,
I haven't tried those.
Damn,
but
man.
I'm gonna have to, I guess now.
Whenever you go to Walgreens or CVS, just pick up a bag of M&Ms, man.
Pick up a bag.
It's on the way out. It's easy. They make it easy for you.
Absolutely.
Well, boys.
Oh,
sorry,
man. I have to bring up a headline that I saw today.
Okay, go ahead, what is it?
I have to give something to LeBron James, man. Because
what are we talking about here?
Listen, we all know, and you're in LA, so LeBron James doesn't speak just to speak. He's one of these cats that his words are very calculated, right? You would agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
So he went on the podcast from Uninterrupted, and this is his quote.
Oh, I think I know what this is gonna be about.
If there was one team where I could make an immediate impact in the postseason and we'd be very special, it'd be Miami or Golden State. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Like, come on.
Is he gonna get fined for that though? I feel like
some sort of tampering, right? Like
it is. Like I feel like it kind of is.
You made your bed in LA. Okay, you were the one that wanted to bring Russell Westbrook to the Lakers, so you're gonna have to sleep in it. Because, I mean, would I love for him to be on this Heat squad? Obviously, because if you pair him and Jimmy Butler, good luck scoring the perimeter. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But man, like, it's just, and like he's been very active on social media this offseason. Like,
well, yeah, especially
he's
since
jealous. Like he's not getting the attention. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, especially since he was the first athlete to be net worth of $1 billion or something like that.
As a current athlete.
Did you see all the stories about him like coming out though, that he's like super cheap? That like he'd never use cell data. He'd always have to connect to Wi-Fi. And like Kevin Love I think Kevin Love got interviewed about it, and Dwayne Wade too. I just thought that was hilarious.
So what do you think about his comment about that there needs to be a team in Las Vegas?
I agree with him. The sports market in Vegas is crazy. Yeah, he wants to own it.
Yeah, he wants to own it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, if there's one guy who can do it, it's LeBron James, man. That guy, for all the shit he's gone through in his career, he's a man of his word. Like he has a charter school in the Ohio area. He's a good dude. Like he's a real businessman. But it's similar to like I would say to like Magic Johnson. Yeah. That's how Magic Johnson was, or currently is, I should say.
But if he puts a team in LA, aren't they going to have? I mean, in Las Vegas, aren't they going to have another one to even?
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. They'd probably have to add another one. If they did that, it would be Seattle, which I think like
they need the Sonics back, baby.
Yeah, those people.
You're adding 2 Western Conference teams. You'd have to add one in the East, wouldn't you? Or move somebody from the East to the West.
They would somehow, they would rearrange it in some way.
OKC or Dallas or someone on like the fringes of
I'm trying to think of, it would probably be OKC or what about Memphis, that's what I was gonna say, Memphis or
Memphis,
Minnesota too. That's probably what they would do. But man, it's already been like almost an hour. This is crazy.
I know. So, that's funny. It just flew by this one. Well, it's been a while since we did a show.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
I have a little like impromptu thing, a little segment that I came up with. I basically printed out a bunch of things from Reddit and cut them up, put them in my little Miami mug. I'm gonna pick one out. It's gonna be like, it can be anything from like a random question to like a would you rather, that sort of thing. So I thought we could start ending the show with that. What do you guys think?
Absolutely, I like that.
Okay. My goal is to get like a jar, and I'm gonna put like the Reddit logo and put like Kane's Calling on it or something, and just have a bunch of them in here.
I got you. Yeah. Call me. I got you.
We'll do something. But anyways, here, let me I already picked this one out, so let me get this. What does this one say? It's literally on the piece of paper, man. I spent time on this. Okay, this is okay. Would you rather have every song you listen to gradually turn into All Star by Smash Mouth,
Oof.
or every movie you watch gradually turn into Shrek?
It'd have to be Shrek for me. I love that movie.
Yeah, I'd have to go Shrek.
Every movie? So you're
Every
watching
movie.
Top Gun and all of a sudden it's like, Donkey!
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's better than every song turning into All-Star by Smash Mouth, though.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, and the other thing I thought of too is like there's music in movies. So like, does that mean?
Oh my God.
You get what I'm saying? If you're watching a movie, all of a sudden you hear, "Hey now, you know what I mean?"
Yeah. Come on.
Doesn't Shrek have that song anyway?
Yes, they do.
It does.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, if you're watching Shrek, you're gonna hear it. But like,
Yeah.
I'm saying, you're watching like, you're watching some like horror movie or some,
Can you imagine
Star
Rambo?
Wars.
Watching
Rambo
Rambo,
Right? Or
Donkey just
Scarface,
pops
right
out.
when he's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
right when he's,
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be funny.
I like Shrek, man. Shrek's a
it
good
would
movie.
happen
Yeah.
at the worst parts too, like someone's mom died in the movie or something, and it's
Hey
like,
now, you're a rock star.
Oh.
get your game on, hey, hey.
Oh, my
Right
God,
at the
that's
climax of the movie, plot twist. All of a sudden, Donkey's just walking on the screen like, "What just happened? Who changed the channel?"
Oh damn, that's hilarious.
Oh fuck! Oh man. Well, boys,
Guys, I know that it's almost been an hour. It's been fun. I appreciate it. But I want to remind everybody that the phone lines are now open for every show. We got it working now. So don't forget, 305-600-2907. Call in. And I know that during the season, especially if we keep doing Friday nights, games are on Saturdays, that we should get a lot of, calls, hopefully.
Yeah.
Jimmy, my boy, I know you're out there. We
Call in
need
next
to
week,
have a
my guy.
conversation. Yeah, we need to have a conversation. We'll probably have a little Jimmy segment, like a little 5-minute Jimmy segment or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Tony come up with that idea. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, dude, jamming with Jimmy, dude. That's what I
Jamming
said.
with
Nice.
Jimmy.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Yeah, it's got a name now. Jamming with
That's
Jimmy.
There we go. There we
I
go.
like it.
All right, boys. Well,
Yeah,
with
man.
that being said, I know Cane's usually the ones that closes it out, so this feels a little weird.
Well, I mean, I'm good. I mean, handle your business, call it out. I already did I already paid the bills.
I know. Look at you. I mean, we know where your allegiances lie, man. You're all about that money. Let's go. I was just gonna say, make sure you like, review, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Make sure you follow us on social media too: TikTok, Instagram, wherever. We'd really appreciate it. Review goes a long way. People always ask how they can give back, and that's one of the things. Taking advantage of the sponsorship. Using that Canes call-in code at SeatGeek and the code for About the Fans as well. But also, too, just leaving us a review, 5 stars. Your boys deserve it. Or just tell us what we can get better at. We appreciate it. Anything else, boys?
No, man.
No, that's all I got.
Have a great week.
Okay.
Great weekend.
Tony's inaugural show to host. I love it, man.
Tony fucking V.
Yeah,
Tony
hell
fucking
yeah.
B.
Absolutely.
Can we put that as his name instead? Tony fucking V.
Yeah. Well, I'll put an F in there. I don't know if I can put the whole thing just in case people don't want to, because it does pop up with this little page right here, and I don't have no control over that. So,
well, never
yeah,
mind then.
I'm down. We'll work on
All
something though. We'll make a Tony fucking V segment or something.
There we
Nice.
go.
Nice.
We'll work on it.
All right,
Gentlemen,
boys.
as always, y'all have a great week. Have a great weekend. And like always,
Go Canes,
all
man.
about the
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Go Canes.
Yo.